Xin Chao, what's up everybody? Alright, we're gonna walk around District 1. It's been a while since we walked around a little bit. Hey, how are ya? Let me know in the comment section, how are you doing? Are you guys coming to Vietnam soon? Do you guys miss the walking vlogs? Whatever. But we're gonna keep plowing through, keep putting content out, saving up money to travel. We should be in a new city. I want to be shooting fresh new content just as much as you do. Trust me. You have no idea. It's just, you know, we're catching up on all of our bills financially. And I'm being an adult and I'm not going in debt to go travel. You know, I'm saving up and working to get places. So. That's super dangerous, not paying attention at all. Most of the drivers are pretty good, but some go a little too fast. So walk around today, around this area. I think it's gonna rain. I can't catch a break lately. It's okay. Sometimes it rains. 'Tis the rainy season. I didn't notice that they're building you know what they should be building here is apartments. I don't know why. I mean, I've talked about this in a million videos. I know why they keep building offices, because it's cheaper. But it's kind of stupid. You don't need all these offices down here, man. You need residential areas. You know, these houses are already all obsolete. All this shit's gonna be gone soon. All these houses. 20, 30 years, there ain't gonna be no house anywhere, bro. Ain't gonna be no house. What's up, dude? How you doing, bro? I'll DM you. Right. Yeah, I got your DM. Yeah. I'm shooting a video. I'll DM you. Like now, in like 10 minutes. So, it's all gonna change. All this shit's gonna be gone, in my opinion, in 10, 20 years. They're already having a problem with like housing. I'm gonna do a big video on it. We can talk about it. But man, they're pumping out all these articles right now in Saigon and in District 1 that they're selling all these apartments and like they're selling all these things and through them, and you know, apartment sales are way up right now. And really, they're not. Like, you can check to see what's sold at buildings. I've been looking at all of them. They ain't selling nothing. But they're raising the price on the buildings, and then they're writing articles in the newspapers saying such, but it's not really reflecting what's going on. I don't know what the point of that is. I think it's to try to sell apartments, maybe get people interested, but the problem is like, dude, your apartments aren't worth $500,000 for, that's the price. It's like, so over in like Thuthim is like the hotter new project. There's like, 10 different projects there. Hello. Let's just use one building, the like Galleria, the first one that they did there. Like a 2-bedroom there they're 85 square meters. So like a 2-bed, 2-bath are selling for 550,000 USD. Nobody's buying them. Like there's numerous empty units, and people that do buy them are told that they can rent them out like as an investment for like these high rents per month, when the reflection of that, there's only so many Koreans and Japanese and white people that are gonna overpay for apartments. Like, it ain't that huge of a number, you know? So they're overshooting the valuation of their stuff by a huge amount, and people aren't biting. And if they do, they're figuring out their investment's really bad and they try to resell it. Like, every person that has initial buy-ins at all these projects all of them have their apartments up on the market right now, on top of renting them for a fraction of what they were promised from like the developer when they bought it for what it would rent for. The other big glowing trend now is to take and turn them into Airbnb, so like a hotel. So a lot of these apartment complexes like in Thuthem are just hotels. Like they're not even apartments. They don't even come close to like resembling an apartment. Like they say that they're an apartment, but you wouldn't know it. You know, you'll go to a lobby, you'll see I filmed some more apartments. You'll go into the lobby at like 11, 12, 1, like of a checkout of a hotel. There'll be 20, 30 people, I kid you not, at these apartments. I mean, that's pretty insane. So it's getting pretty out of control, in my opinion, with the housing market in Saigon. And the fake housing market, the fake inflated numbers. Now they're faking sales to punch the numbers up higher. All it spells for us is to try to get us to pay more for their apartments that were sold overpriced to begin with. Like, that's not a problem that we should have to be reciprocated to. Like, you should have done your research. It doesn't take a genius, and it doesn't take long to figure out here that there is currently no apartments worth $500,000 that are 75 square meters anywhere in all of Vietnam, let alone in Thu Thiem, or let alone anywhere. This isn't just like a problem in Thu Thiem. If you go to like Golden River now, a lot of short-term rentals. Central Park, Vin Homes, it's harder to notice in those areas because they're larger. And Golden River did a pretty good job of fluffing it out, like all the way that they do management of these apartments is crazy too, but Golden River has a manager per apartment building, and they all got on board and kind of got rid of the temporary rentals there. But it's systemic in Thu Thiem and Vin Home Central Park. It's everywhere. And yeah, it's good for you as the user. You know, it's good for like somebody visiting or staying for a couple months. It gives you all these amazing options for short-term rentals, you know? But as far as somebody going to live there and buying and all that, it's terrible. They're full-on hotels. And the thing is it illegal to do Airbnbs in Vietnam? They already passed the law like a couple years ago, where all short-term rentals are illegal. It's actually like super illegal to do a short-term rental in Vietnam, but nobody cares. They falsify all the paperwork. Like the way they do it, I've seen how they do it. They say you move into the apartment. So every day they're lying to whoever's managing the apartment and go, oh yeah, we got a new person moving in. Yeah, I kid you not, this is what they really do. So they're filling out entire like leases every time a new person checks into an Airbnb. All that shit you're signing when you check into one of those, like I know nobody looks at it, that's what you're signing. So yeah, this crazy way to get around it, but it makes it a horrible living experience for like a resident of the place. Like absolutely tremendously shitty. But it's not going to change. They're overselling all these apartments for a spectacular price, and they're getting people to buy. It's almost always foreigners with these really expensive ones, and they think they're going to get rich quick. It blows my mind how people with a good amount of money still think that they can get rich quick. I don't know if you guys haven't figured this shit out in life. You're not getting rich overnight, and you're not getting a huge ROI off of one apartment building you buy to rent. You're not, in fact, never gonna get a good ROI off that. You need to buy like 15 apartments for that to be something that pays you back. So it always blows my mind when you get these people that think that they're gonna buy their one apartment for $500K and like they're gonna be retiring off that. Like, what? You can't even pay the mortgage. You couldn't even pay a 40-year mortgage off at the highest rate after like 20 years here. It makes no sense. So it's a completely baffling market that, yeah, you're going, well, all the foreigners buy it. True, but there's not enough foreigners to buy enough of it, you know. And they're already suffering the repercussions. What happens when you have a full-on hotel operating inside of a apartment, you know, that's not designed for a hotel? Things aren't made for it, like elevator systems aren't made for it. Nothing's designed for super heavy use like that of, you know, hundreds of people coming through on a daily basis. Shit's gonna fall apart. And then on top of that, like, the quality of your building is shit. Like, anybody that's rich or famous or any kind of anything, after they see it's a hotel running, they ain't gonna wanna live there, man. So it's, but as I said, it's not a problem that's gonna get fixed. It's gonna get worse. All you have to do is allegedly pay someone off in Vietnam, and no one's gonna do anything about it. So they're gonna continue to overvalue these apartments. People are gonna try to continue to get rich quick and buy these things, and they're gonna wanna get their money back, so they're gonna put them on the Airbnb market. And as a result, everything's gonna go up in price, quality is gonna go down. This is already the effect that's happening. You know, it's gonna get harder and harder to find a quality apartment in Saigon with the current rate that it's going. I think eventually they're gonna start checking on everything too. I'm already hearing that in the pipeline now. Meaning they're gonna check your income and all this stuff. You know, right now, one of the things I moved to Vietnam for, it's not a key reason, but it's just in there. You know, there's no bullshit here. If you wanna rent an apartment, you go and rent the apartment, you give them the money and you got the apartment. Like, and you can't overstay here. There's no squatting bullshit here. There ain't any of that trash like America has right now. So if you have some kind of problem, then go get the police and exit your ass out of there. I digress, and I don't mean this to be negative. It's just something that's happening in the housing market, and you know, it's happened in other places. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, yeah, Airbnb did this everywhere. I saw it happen in Venice when the Airbnb product was initially even launched, you know, and it was launched very hard in Venice. There was, my neighbor, in fact, went and lived at his girlfriend's house and Airbnb'd his apartment. You know, at that time, I didn't care because I was a kid, and like, you know, it was cool. I met chicks from all over the world because he had different people staying there. This is one guy at one apartment, you know, but anyways, we've just walked down Lethon Ton in the Japanese town, J-town of Saigon. And now we're walking up on Quin Quay, the Vincom Mall. There's definitely a lack of entertainment, but let's switch from a negative connotation, or not even negative, just a piece about the housing, into positive. So the weather's been great in Saigon. Couldn't ask for a better walking video day of weather. You know, it feels like it's 80, 85, no sun, you know, walkable, absolutely fantastic. It is midday at around 4 p.m. 3:30. I got out of the house pretty early today. I've been working out again, so I've been running, going to the gym, and doing kettlebell at home. I've actually been doing more kettlebell. I think I'm gonna switch more to kettlebells. I'm gonna buy more and set up more pads at my apartment and switch to a pretty heavy, like a Joe Rogan, not to get on Joe Rogan's nuts, but it's less impact, man. My body doesn't hurt as much, and I think you can get the same results. And having the kettlebell, like I have two now, I do activities every day because it's like right next to me, where I do all my editing and computer work. So I'll just pick it up and do sets of different stuff all throughout the day. So trying to get health back on track always. You know, definitely have a food addiction my whole life, so constant struggle with weight. But it's always in the forefront, you know, I don't want to die of a heart attack young and stuff, so we're out here trying to eat healthy. I haven't had McDonald's or pizza in 4 days, so trying to go back to the old way. I do pretty good when I just have one cheat meal a week, you know, not a cheat day, one cheat meal, and I eat healthy the rest of the week. and I have a pretty good window of fasting, or of not eating. I don't even call it fasting anymore. I like to have an 18 window, 18 hour. So, yeah. It's definitely gonna rain, but we out here. We're gonna go to Da Nang, I think, tomorrow. Yeah. We're streaming on the YouTube again, too, so you guys will see me streaming on YouTube. I really am trying to get back all the momentum on YouTube and really put out content. It's not as easy to do full-time stream and YouTube, but we're gonna put a lot of focus into YouTube. I don't want to continuously repeat the content. Like, that's why we're not hammering out videos. Like, there's been a lot of people asking me about budget again. A lot of people asking me about dating in the current situation in 2024. So we're gonna fire back all those videos because people are just asking me about them. So I've heard people ask, I've heard the cries. The cries are gonna be answered. You're gonna have a new dating guide for dating Vietnamese women in 2024 competing with the Koreans. You're gonna have, you know, way more walking. People wanna see walking in this area. I had a specific request to walk this Lee Thon Ton in this area over to Win Way. So we're gonna do it all. We're gonna talk about budget, current budget situation going on right now. Pretty much all of it. I do gotta take a winkle tinkle. Let me go pee real quick. Let's walk into the mall. I'll take you guys in here. Haven't been in here in a while. We are shooting on the Sony ZV-E10. Phenomenal camera. It does need some more stuff. I bought an extra lens for it. Actually, Goose Newman did. One of the old fans of the channel helped out and bought a lens, but we need a different one. I bought the wrong one. Well, not one that I just need the wide angle. I think that's all we need. But we'll get there. It's still pretty good the way it's set up now. Let's see if they say anything about filming. There's no not film signs here. You never know though. A little hottie and some fake Fendi. It could be real. She's worn it for many times. Not bad. And this guy works at Zara, so I think shit he can say. Here it's usually guards that work for each individual place. A lot of hotties here. Aircon not on, but it's okay with this kind of weather. We got H&M up here. I think we gotta go up one more and take a pee, if I remember right. I can never remember though. So we're gonna do a lot of traveling in Vietnam. I wanna go to Japan one more time this summer, but you know, money permitting. Japan ain't going anywhere. I live 2 hours away from it by plane, so not a big deal, or 4 hours or however long. I forget. It's not far though. I think we gotta go up one more, yeah. Quick little mall. Daytime mall shot don't hurt anyone anyways. This Pull and Bear has a lot of nice stuff usually. It's popular. Yeah, here's the bathroom. All right, I'll be right back, boys and girls, and we'll walk out and walk back to Win Way. All right, let's get out of here. Good mall, not a lot to do here shopping-wise. The Pull and Bear is good. There's an H&M. I don't shop at H&M anymore. I've talked about this on the live streams, but H&M's quality is fucking trash now. Like, for real. It's overpriced, shit falls apart. Their fashion's way off. All their shirts are so short for a torso too, like all of them now. So I don't know why they shrunk their shorts lengthwise, but I go to Uniqlo for everything. Uniqlo is the way to go. There's a Uniqlo in here too, I think now, if I remember right. But Uniqlo, in my opinion, is the way to go. Quality, costs a little more than the H&M, but it lasts. I wear almost exclusively Uniqlo t-shirts now, so almost everything I wear is Uniqlo. Zara trash. Oh, can't go out here? This guy could have told me. They need to fix that. It's like one of their main doors. Golly. Gotta tell the boy. You gotta let Bilbo Baggins know. PF. This is not the mall to go to for shopping. And they got the new Xperias, but they cost so much, bro. It's perfect though for what we need, those Xperia phones, but I don't have the budget for that, so I'm getting a Redmi for the YouTube phone. Let's see if this back entrance is open. Stream bag's back up and running. So the stream bag has been tested and works. Really don't need a tour guide for Saigon. I think you can do everything on your own. That's why I don't do tours. Like, you can discover the Buncha spot on your own too, you know. Just walk to it. Walk around any place. This looks, the VinFast looks exactly like the BMW, huh? Just like the X8. What's it called? The Presidente? The President? That's pretty much an X8 though. Remember, the VinFast were built with BMW, guys. Just doesn't use BMW power plants. The one thing they should have got, they didn't get. Oh, hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Bodies everywhere. It's the greatest thing about Vietnam, man. There's an overabundance of absolutely beautiful women. So this is the new playground. Like, this place is really TikTok famous and all this bullshit. Like, kids like to go here. Let me take you in here. I might as well show you new stuff. There's some hotties in here, too. Hotties galore. Again, Vietnam, hotties. Amazing. Let me take you down here, though. So if you're into fashion and you're young, like if you're, or if you're just in good shape and in fashion, here you go. This is the place to come. Little baddies everywhere. This place is kind of a hidden gem still. There's a lot of TikToks on it now with like gay dudes, like gay expats from around the world. But there's a lot of handmade, custom-made stuff here. Seasonal made stuff, like designer girls here in jewelry and shirt. So I would like to do t-shirt design and t-shirts and have a t-shirt shop. We'll see how that goes. Maybe put a stall down here and open up a merch line, but not in the way you're thinking. Like a merch line as in like just cool graphic t-shirts for bigger guys in Saigon. If that makes sense. Like literally for dudes my size and other dudes my size and big Vietnamese. Like cool graphic tees. Because one thing Vietnam does not show love for, fat people. Because it's the least obese country in the world. Which is fine, but there's definitely a market for custom quality graphic tees for fat fucks. Like some of this stuff's cool. Like another thing Vietnamese do too is the torso's too short on everything. So look how short the shirts are. Like I don't know, I guess torsos are really short for Asians, but none of these torsos are long enough for me or your standard white guy over 6 foot. Also, I would like to do like custom hats like this. These are lame. Do something cool. But you can get some pretty unique stuff, but you're gonna see some definite like hobbies here shopping, see? Thumbnail. Actually, she's not bad. Oh, cute girls here too, working at every store. You can creep out pretty hardcore here. Xin lỗi. And some nice like designer stuff. Like this is something my wife could wear. Like this is something I would buy for Winnie. These are nice. I would buy this for Win. I'm gonna text her that right now. That's a cute dress. So like you can get this super cute one-off stuff that you're not getting anywhere else. And custom designer guy made this. That's my same concept for my t-shirt and hat line. Nice sweater. This old like left outside look. What the hell's down here, bro? Oh, like a bench. Little subway thing. Oh wow, that's a good idea. I had a toilet back here too. Little arcade. They probably still use the toilet for just the people that work here. Yeah, some of this stuff's cool. Look at this raincoat. Like that's a good idea. Genius. Do some kind of cool fat and broke raincoat too. If you want to see motorcycle content for people that are like, oh, I really miss the moto vlogs. Guys, you just need to go to Patreon. They're there. They come out every month. There's 2 on the Patreon right now in the past 30 days. One 20-minute one and one 15-minute one. So if you're missing the motorbike stuff, it's on the Patreon. I'm not going to advertise subs or anything anymore, like sub to my channel. Maybe I'll put in a little video, and same with like Patreon. I'm not going to physically talk about it. Challenge. But you can, I'll put like little flashcards and stuff. It's all going to be there. Patreon gets a lot of focus on it. See, this place is super cool. I highly recommend this on your trip for unique clothing. There's nowhere else where you're going to get this kind of clothing. Just going to scale that shit. Oh, shit. Dude, look at the hotties going in here, bro. Hotties everywhere. These little goth hotties. So some of the hottest chicks probably in Saigon are going to be coming here too, by the way. And no, they're not 10 or 12 or 15. These are all girls that are 20, 22, 23. These are photo booths. These are all girls that are overage. In the upcoming guides, this is going to be like a spot for the younger guys to go pick up girls that I'm going to put on. So if you're a dude 20 to 32, you're in good shape and you look good, definitely a place where you can go buy a t-shirt. You know, maybe ask a girl if you see her shopping, what do you think? Excellent way to break, meet somebody. You know, might not be a shirt you want, but she don't gotta know that. A pretty modified Grom. I don't put any money into our stuff. We have a Grom, it's all stock. Not gonna put any money into it either. If I was 30 still, I would buy all kinds of stupid shit for the bike that you don't need. But I've grown out of that phase of like buying shit you don't need. It's just a waste of money and resources and time. And just big shout out to my boy Trump 2024. Glad that he survived the attempted incel shooting. Phenomenal. He's gonna definitely win. Sleepy Joe finally is going to go take the long nap he needs to. So, W Trump 2024. Let's make America great again. All right. This ABC Mart, I went in there the other day on stream. No shoes over size 12. So if you've got big feet like me, no point in going in ABC Mart. Not one shoe over the size of 12. In fact, if you've got a size like 47 and a half or bigger, or 48, 47, Adidas is like the only one over by Bitextico. And that's limited. They order like 2 or 3 shoes in that size total. So like out of all their kinds, they'll pick 2 or 3 shoes randomly and order those in big size. And they're usually the ugliest, stupidest looking shoe. It's like, who's picking these out? Big feet problem. Other places you can get good size shoes for big feet is New Balance. Especially if they have a New Balance pop-up, like a reseller. I got a bunch of good ones on sale that way. My running shoes, I switched to all New Balance because they got super wide and I got a bunch of them on sale. Right now I got on Under Armour Hoovers. So my walking Hoovers. Great walking shoe. And these are Bluetooth, so if I want to run in them, they can track my stride. They can track the walk stride too, but I already know all that data. It's good for running. If you're really big into running, I recommend getting the Bluetooth shoes that have the stride detection, because it can tell you when to lift your feet more, or when you're getting lazy and you're not doing a full stride. It can really help you out in a lot of ways. What are they doing over here? It's good for if you're really into running. It helped me increase speed. If you're trying to get faster too, it helped me increase speed. When I don't run what I used to. I run three days a week right now. Trying to get back to 5 and then 7. But right now we're pumping out 3. And these chicks are hot. Smoke show, bro. Amazing. W Vietnam. So I think we'll be in Da Nang by the time this video comes out. We'll be planning a trip to Da Nang. So if anybody in Da Nang even still watches my channel, I'll be there. The amount of views we get is dismal. I don't know. I don't really know the reason. I know we don't put out like 65 videos like we used to a month, but we're still putting out 20, 30. I don't know. Maybe people just aren't entertained and sick of watching the same old shit. And I can't fault them there, so. I'm gonna try to bring new content. That's why we're going to Da Nang. And then if Da Nang goes well, I wanna go to Kampot for a couple days, because I've never been to Kampot. I just wish they had visa-free travel. It is a waste of $30 for a visa for a couple days, but I wanna go to Kampot and shoot content there and see how it goes. We'll see. That just is performance based on me, on how I do with the live streams and stuff. We'll see. I'll put in the effort, so only time can tell. What's up, dude? We got another 15 minutes to go on this one. Keep walking. Gloomy day. So my thing is to try to get back a foothold in my small ground that was my YouTube channel, and try to bring fresh content. Yeah. So hopefully, I know right now we're not doing fresh content, but I mean, there's not really a whole bunch for me to go do, to be honest with you. I gotta cool the camera down, it's overheating. I'll be back. All right, we're back. Camera's de-escalated. Let's go walk around. She overheated. Make sure I got everything. Got everything. As I was saying, the weather is absolutely fantastic. This ALDB, this Brazil steakhouse, has not been doing very well at all from what I've noticed. No one's taking these e-buggies either, so I don't know how much longer they'll keep them in operation. I don't see anybody taking them. No one knows what they are, and the guys that run them are pretty lazy. They park all in the same area and smoke cigarettes. Wow. Interesting. So this is the Brazilian steakhouse place. Somebody said it was good on one of the live streams. Not this one, a different one. I've never seen anybody even there. I think this location's difficult to do, in my opinion. It's probably competitive, it's probably expensive, and probably just super, super expensive is the main thing. There's McDonald's, nothing new on the menu but Pho Mai fries. I don't know why they're so weird about rolling out like new products here. They actually changed the pork for some reason too. Like they had the same pork for their breakfast as they did everywhere in the world. And now it's like a really inferior quality, weird flavored pork patty. So like now McDonald's breakfast is obsolete here as a result of that, which is unfortunate. And Winway is pretty busy today. A lot of people here, a lot of tourists. A lot of the tourists I'm seeing are white now. We're seeing a lot of white tourists, which is all right. Not a big problem. But out in the wild, walking around, you see a lot of tourists. I see a lot of families traveling and stuff, so I think that's pretty cool. Let's keep taking a look here. Go up over by the Saigon Center. Not gonna walk over to Boi Vane. I don't really go to Boi Vane anymore. There's lots of videos that there's a guy's, one of the hottest Boi Vane videos right now is girls taken from Thailand and photoshopped into Koh San Road as a Boi Vane photo. So like just a complete farce. And then the whole it's just, it always makes me question like how fake is all the other media out there. Like I can only know what's real from what I know. It's pretty wild. I mean, if that's how the #1 viewed stuff is to just make stuff up and lie, that's, I don't know. I can't compete with that. I'm not willing to do all that. I mean, more power to them though. So this is now, we're in the Bitexeco bar area. This is where all the lady bars are. I don't go to the lady bars at all anymore. I can't even tell you the last time I've been to one. God, I think my pre-wedding night, the dudes from my wedding party wanted to go, and when we went to one and I just sat there while they talked to the girls, the interest is not there for me anymore. At the end of the day, none of these girls like you. None of them want you. You know what they want? They want your money. They're 20 years old. You think they want your old dick? They don't want shit from you, man. But your money. Just remember that. But it can take people years to figure that out. So, Sushi World, what's happening over here? Renovation? Why are they renovating Sushi World? What do you need the Sushi World renovation for? There's some hidden club up here. Outside of the club that's over here, there's another like hidden club. Let's go over here. We'll go down this road though. I don't go to any of these places. This shit's all a waste of money to me. Let's go, bar girls. A couple of hotties sitting out here. Bunny Bar's got a couple girls that are not bad. This girl has no panties on, I just saw. Trust me, I can verify. I mean, that's the way. If I'm one of these girls, dude, I'm not wearing anything. I'm wearing like a dress and nothing else. And I'm making my monies. So we'll walk through this mall too, briefly. Over to we'll walk from here and then over this way till we go over to Boi Vane and Benton Market. But we're not gonna go to Boi Vane today. Maybe some other time. There's usually a banh mi here from a guy and a gal. It's all right. It makes me sick every time. It tastes good, but be aware. It can make you pretty sick the next day. Hot white chick. That's got to be difficult to be disabled in Saigon. This guy probably almost falls all the time. It is not friendly to a wheelchair, but if you got the proper wheels, I think it's more so the wheels. OG wheels more than anything. If you've got a set of OG wheels, you'll probably be all right. I heard there's a guy called OG Wheels that can help you out. Okay, now we're at the mall. Mall stuff over here. Let's take a look. It's nice to come in here to get into the aircon. Pretty tall. Oh. Hey now. Hey now. This guy looks like this is his girlfriend. She's got an exuberant amount of makeup on. Might have got a thumbnail, I don't know. Okay, this is another mall. Good for a bathroom stop. Good for food downstairs. Good to take a break. Oh wow, she's wearing some, oh, they're wearing clothing from here. Okay. Let's walk on through. Like I wanted to show you. Nice. Oh, I know. And then up here on the left is going to be Saigon Square, which is overpriced by the day. There's good stuff in there, but you know, there's lots of viral videos of like Harold Balder spending $200 at Ben Pond Market and like people shopping here. All this shit's junk. I'm not spending any money. I'm not ever spending money probably at a fake market, I think, ever again. Because nothing lasts. Like, I don't want to take nothing with me to a country and then buy a shirt that doesn't fit correctly and is made out of the cheapest possible material in the world that looks like shit too as a result of that. I don't want to waste money on that stuff anymore. So I don't. We are back. Louisine. People really go to this Louisine place. You know, the more and more I live here, the less and less white people food I eat. I mean, you know, it is an emerging market. I guess there's a lot of white people. It just costs too much money. Anything that's Western, they're like, oh, we'll charge an extra 50% just because we want higher margins of profit. We don't want to sell our stuff that cheap. I know that's what it is. It has nothing to do with how much shit costs or it's harder to get Western stuff or yada, yada, yada. They just simply want to make more money. So they pass that on to the consumer, us. Nothing more to it, dude. There's nothing you can't not get here. It's all available here. Nothing's hard to get, even remotely, for anything. You can make every cuisine from any part of the world here now. Anywhere. And there's groceries for it everywhere and markets for it, so yeah. When we eat out, I almost exclusively eat Japanese or Korean food. I eat Western food on my own when I'm at home, takeaway. And now I don't even do that much because, like I said, it's just expensive. You know, you want a good cheeseburger and a fry, a double cheeseburger and fry, it's like 20 bucks now from everywhere. No thank you. Well, I moved to Vietnam for Vietnam prices, not for America prices. Straight up. That's just me though. I mean, I'm not shitting on these restaurants or like anything like that. You just, after a while, like I can order 7 orders of chicken and rice for like the cost of a cheeseburger and fry. Literally, I can buy entire chickens, dudes. It just doesn't, what are we doing? Why am I paying such an extra premium? So, yeah, that's kind of where my head's at with that. I think a double cheeseburger should be 150K, dude. That's it. And I don't need your shitty Australian beef. Hold on to your shitty Australian frozen beef and just use USDA beef, which they get super cheap here, or just Vietnamese beef, which can also be good if you get it from the right place. So all this nonsense of putting Australian Wagyu and all this bullshit, no. No, 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 no. All right, we're gonna end at Saigon Square. We'll take a quick peek around in here for you. Take a look at what she's doing. Again, I'm not a big shopper in here anymore. I bought the sunglasses that are on my head from here, and it took a while to get them down to 150K. Like, it was not easy to get these shopping glasses down to the 150K in any kind of way. Going for a thumbnail here. Got it. Got the thumbnail. All right, quick tuck in. There's a Garmin watch shop. F Studio is one of the only Apple partners. I don't know why people still buy Apple trash bullshit, but if you like wasting money on shitty products, Apple Store is right there for you. Let's see what else they got over here. And then Saigon Square is in here. A lot of junk in here, a lot of stuff. All the standard trinkets, you know, fake Crocs, fake everything. Oh, you just have to remember none of this stuff's real. And 100 and 200K is gonna be the top price that I'm gonna pay for this stuff. As ever, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you wanna see additional content, these are the last few times I'm gonna mention Patreon, like in physical talking form. I'm gonna make a little video for the end of the video. So yeah, if you wanna see additional content, the last video on Hansan Island, that's over at patreon.com/fatandbroke. If you want to watch me live stream, I do that on YouTube, so you don't need to go anywhere. You can just subscribe here and hit the bell button to all. As ever, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a frosty day. Stay frosty, I mean. Let me know in the comments what you think of all the shit I talked about. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.